Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are back. Don't tell me this shit. Oh, okay. I'm probably gonna have to stop. All right. So we're back. We're back. We're back. We're gonna go over the release note stuff that they're talking about, and then we're gonna get into this game, do some little gameplay, have some fun. But your boy is officially back, whether you like it or not. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down here. We're gonna watch the video. Yeah. We're gonna watch the video and go from there. So we go back. That's one of the new guns they got coming. You got multiple different builds for it, pretty much. Stock, modded, kind of like the Mosin. You see the different range. I wonder where they're going to put the ballistic gel, because I remember Mara said they're going to have the ballistic gel here. So I wonder. And if you actually notice, guys, you see here, I don't know if y'all know any like competition shooting or shooting in general. These are specific targets meant for hostage rescue and stuff like that, because it has a little circle here, and you hit it, it'll bounce to the other side, and you got to hit just it. You know, I want to kind of slow it down. Can I slow it down? Yeah. We're going to watch it half the speed so we can kind of catch some of this stuff. I was trying to see if I can catch one of the pistols. It just looks like the regular Glock they have. It isn't just attachments and stuff. AK. Engraved 1911, which I'm going to be having that. Ooh, now that one right there, that's the sexiest one of them all. I'm not going to lie. This one right here is the sexiest fucking 1911 right there. All black with the gold. That's sexy. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Now mine's all silver, and mine's black and silver, because that's how I could get it. And if you look, the grip on that is the same grip as mine. I have the exact same grip. No, my old grip was that one. My bad. Oops, I switched out the grip. I forgot. I used to have the same exact grip on it. But I got if you look for the other one, I got that compensator on the front. I got the trigger and all that stuff on it. I might have to grab my old honeycomb grip out of the. See, there's a gold one. Gold one's all right. It's cool. It's flashy, but eh. All right, guys. I'll be looking for a duo for one of the runs on 0.4, because what I want to do, I want to run a sniper spotter team and do the entire playthrough as a sniper spotter team. Pretty much, I'll carry the sniper and like a pistol, and then the spotter will have like this rangefinder, some type of AR, pistol, whatever. Basically, they handle more of the close quarters. I'll take care of more of the long quarters. And we work together as an actual sniper team. New jumping mechanic, the new stash look, the caches. Round with the sub. Thank you very much, man. Greatly appreciated. Now, if y'all look, this looks like a whole new area here. If y'all look at this, it says new location, and it's a down chopper. But if you look around, look, this don't look like a normal area that we have already in game. So this is going to be a complete. I think it might be like a mini biome type thing. I don't know, but it looks like it could be just by looking at it. Because I mean, it's pretty wide. It's got some like swampy type look with the little grass growing over the chopper and shit. Dual green NVGs. They did say we're going to get new NVGs. Well, dual green NVGs. And yes, I have the sound turned off, guys, just so that because I got it in slow motion to catch stuff. If you look here, you got the zoom red dot and a tan MCX. Now this will have an alarm going off. And some doors will have an alarm. More examples of the running and jumping. This is a new cop. Yes, that is a new thing that's going to be happening around. It'll be better to accept one mission at a time because, say, like how I usually do things, I accept like 5 missions at once and I go out and do stuff. If I accept all 5 and I die, all 5 are failed. And then we don't know, there's going to be a cooldown for it, but there's going to be a cooldown and then you'll be able to try again. But you will fail that mission that you did not complete because you died. Yeah, I think that's a really, really good thing. One, it'll make it can make good content, good stuff like that. It brings more. Now, I had an idea. I'm gonna tell y'all this idea right here. My idea for getting back to our bodies. Okay, I just had this the other day. Um, and because of what they're doing here, instead of going back to your body, you can no longer loot your body. Your body is done. Okay, this is my idea. This isn't what's going to happen. I'm hoping they'll do something similar to this to match the task mission. And what will happen is your gear will get sent to Vulture. And for the period of time that you have to wait to redo this mission, that's how long you have to get to Vulture to buy your shit back. If you don't get there in time, it goes on to the regular market and anybody can buy it. So it creates more of a gear fear than what is ever in the game at the moment. That is what I'm looking for and hoping. I really want something like that to happen. I've put it in as an idea. Y'all heard it here first. That is an idea I came up with to hopefully could happen in the long run. But we don't know. At the moment, it's probably still go back, get your body, but you can't do the mission at the moment. That's all it is. That's all we know. More new areas. There's another. This looks like it could be around Tiger Bay area, and look at how the look of it. That was start. Actually, this is a starter town area. It looks like starter town area. Looks like they revamped it. You get a whole lot of story and lore and stuff like that. All kinds of stuff. These are POIs and stuff like that. All kinds of missions, stuff like that. Then you'll find lore hints in the game with all these little sticky notes, books, and all that stuff. One of the new bosses. These are the new bosses coming into the game. That I believe, from what I was hearing, some people say that no more than me, like the VIPs, is there's gonna be something like 7 factions, I think. 6, 7 factions. And each one of those factions are going to have its own boss. What are you talking about, CBRN kids? And these are the different bosses that you'll be able to see. This is Gunny, a remake of Gunny. Handshake's been remade. Now they really did do the kick in. At the moment, we don't know much, Round. We don't know much. Anything to deal with Ground Zero more than likely won't happen until we get a lot closer to 1.0. To be honest, man. Until then, we're not going to really know much about that. Um, if you notice, this is hotel. They've opened up the upper floors on hotel. If you notice, look at the new. You got repellent, a charger, bleach, a mirror, sewing kit, cigarettes, perfume, and this is a different scorpion bag. Because our normal scorpion bag that we know is just that big brown looking thing. This is a different look for the scorpion bag. And this is a new rig, the GVV2. It's a new rig as well. And new contacts. Yeah, stuff like that, Round, we don't know. We can always speculate all we want, but we won't know until they tell us. But this week is going to be the first devlog. 8 new weapons. 8 new weapons. There's no new weapon here. This is the MCX, just tan, and the Glock. That I'm pretty sure is not going to happen. Yeah, I know. I saw that bleeding. I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen because it's not a medical thing. I'm pretty sure if it happens, they're going to stop that. We all know that because it happened before. Because they stopped putting laptops in a wallet and shit like that, you know? Actually, no, he didn't. Look, watch where he puts it. He put it in his stash. It says he can put it in there, but he did not put it in there. Look, he put it in the bag. So he didn't put it in there, even though it just highlighted that he could. So they're talking about the audio. What was that? That was. Did they shoot something and it blow up? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will have something eventually that you can put other objects in, but we don't know yet. Uh, yeah, I know it pops yellow, and I'm pretty sure they'll probably correct that. Or was that some, or is that timing with him shooting just so good with a grenade that looked like he shot and blew up? Cane dragging, normal stuff. Is that an orange or a red? That's the red. See, that's another one of the things coming is the magnifiers for the red dots. A lot of people have been crying about that. Now this is it looks like it's a new-ish area the way they got it, or a redone to bunker YBL. If you look at how this is, it looks like it could be a redo or a new area. Cause see how they come down here? Unshaven, thank you for the follow, man. Greatly appreciated. But see, like this area here looks like it could be, you know, that the negotiator mission. You know, that's what it looks like it could be, but we don't know. We don't know. I'm kind of I'm kind of torn about that bleeding because a lot of what that early access is like good for the content creators because then everybody wants to watch us to see it, but now we're not going to be viewed as much. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy everybody's getting to do it, but it's also a downside for our viewership and stuff like that. Yeah, those are bunker type lights. So I don't know if it's like because they're talking about they redid a lot of stuff in the game. So I don't know if this is the redo of YBL or they expanded YBL or a whole new location. I don't know. You see, like it looks like it could be a whole new area. See that right there. If you look, that's the negotiator area right here. Remember the barrel, the guy in the fucking thing. This that so that was YBL. That was a new look to YBL. Because if you slow down and boom, this is negotiator mission right here. Yeah, I gotta bust out 3 accounts, bleeding. I have to bust out 3 accounts and make content creations, guides for all the missions. It's gonna be. And the thing is, guys, they drop this information on my birthday. Yeah, they're opening up hotel. They're opening it up. You can see it's clearly opened. And they actually have the brief we got the little manuals and stuff. So yeah, we got a lot of good shit coming, guys. A lot of good shit. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. Did y'all catch the all black 1911 with the gold trim? Did y'all catch that one? Nah, I'm starting out with Lemang. I always start with my main account, Lemang, then I'll go to Mithras or Crimson, and then the last one. So yeah, we'll see. But I usually always go Lemang first, just because me personally, I think it has the best location on the map. I honestly do. I think it has the best location on the map. Oh yeah, we gotta go drop these supplies off over there. Freezer there. What in real life? I got one right there. Well, the thing is, bleeding. I have an account on every faction. I have 4 accounts. Now, like I said, for anybody who missed it, at one point in point 4, I'm going to be looking for a daily duo because what I want to do is I want to run a sniper spotter team and do a whole playthrough like that. Basically, I'll be the sniper, and since they got the rangefinder and stuff, they'll be the spotter. We'll carry separate weapons that complement each other. Of course, I'll carry like the sniper and the pistol. They'll carry more of like the mid-range combat weapons, and we'll work together to complete it as a sniper spotter duo team. That's something I'm gonna be looking for, and ever since I saw that, I want. It's a T-size 1911 full custom. Because it's cheaper than I wanted the Colt, but the Colt's just too fucking expensive. Got the custom trigger, custom grip. My grip is completely see-through. So you can see through it. Custom hammer, custom compensator. No, it's a T-Sauce 1911, 45 ACP. It was like 600 bucks. And for TikTok, you can't see. I can't show my camera on there because I'll get kicked. Okay, so I need to go over falling airfield.
Raven dispatched. Moving to base camp.
Yeah, I bought mine years ago. You know, older models get cheaper and stuff like that over time. We don't know the dates.
Raven here. Ready to head out.
If you had a 9mm 1911, you didn't have a 1911, buddy. You had a 2011.
Strap in. We're heading out.
Yeah, anybody who buys a 9mm 1911, it's a 2011. But there's been no statement on the release date, but we know it's happening in March. Now, if you take up calculations, if you calculate what they're saying, they said they're going to put out 3 devlogs and a Q&A stream. So that's about possibly 4 weeks, and we're getting the first one this week. So if you do calculations, we could expect at the end of March. That's a pure guess, not official statement, but it's a pure guess. And if we do the calculations, yeah.